What up, Dokkaners? The possibility of a friend summon update is pretty high coming up on GDC. So we're going to be talking about something that sort of was unearthed this last weekend during World Tournament weekend. I couldn't talk about it at the time because I was busy tryharding the World Tournament. So now I'm going to talk about it because it is still very much relevant and it is still something that people are thinking about, hoping for. I'm personally very cynical on the subject, which we'll talk about in a second, but it's possible. So this all stems from the fact that one of our toons here discovered this when exploring the friend summons. This page is in preparation. This is not something that one is accustomed to seeing. If you go to the friend summon side and you click on the I button down here, that will show you the page is in preparation. So you can't actually pull up the information on the friend summon. That is because the information on the friend summon or the friend summon itself is getting some sort of a tweak. That is what this means. What sort of tweak could we potentially be seeing? Friend Summon LR is the most logical choice for a lot of people, considering the timing, considering the celebration, considering the massive drought since the last time. But honestly, that's kind of why I'm thinking it's not going to happen. Because it has basically been 10 years since we got our last Friend Summon LR. I'm very annoyed and cynical on this because I've given up hoping for it. Every single year that we started doing, I don't even know when this whole thing started, but back when we started the friend summon, the special friend summons, I'm talking premium friend summons where you can get Grand Kais, a ton of Zenny. When I started doing all of this, I went through this year after year, doing the work to show you guys just how worth it was for doing all this. But I was convinced, typical gotcha mentality, they are making you burn all of your friend points so that as soon as this promotion is over, they will drop the next friend summon LR. And I remember vehemently in the comments, people would say, dude, don't tell people to fall for this because the second you burn all of your friend points, they're going to drop a new friend summon LR. Lo and behold, 10 years later, nothing's happened, right? We had the perfect opportunity for these dummies to give us a friend summon LR during the 10th anniversary. They didn't do it. So why would they do it now? That is why I personally don't subscribe to the belief that it's going to happen. You guys can hold out hope if you want, but that theory is dead to me. It's weird that this is the one thing that I'm so triggered about, but it just is. I just don't think it's going to happen. Instead, I think they're just going to be changing the core fundamentals of the banner. This is not the first time that this has happened. This has happened in the past. So let's go back and pull up that tweet there because we've got some information on this. Friend Summon Point Update. It requests an announcement from page 104392. I happen to have 104392 right here. This is the page from back in 2024 in October, where they last had some sort of a preparation take place for a friend summon. So this is when the friend summon banner was updated to include Elder Kais and Grand Kais as a part of the general pool or the featured pool. So before this, that wasn't a thing. In fact, I think we could probably see this. If we go back to the banner's history, do we have to go to gotcha points? To gotcha points? Friend summon. Can we just do, oh yeah, okay. So all friend summons, okay. So this one started January 21st, 2026. And it ended, yeah, so this is for the 11th anniversary. Okay. This was the special friend summon. Okay. Oh, no. This wasn't the premium friend summon. This was slightly different, right? Whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so we had this. Then for global GDC for 2025, same thing. October 2nd, 2024. This is where the Elder Kais and Grand Kais were now obtainable in the banner. But before that, I don't see anything like that. Like back here, before this, we had this going on from August to October of 2024. You're not seeing anything special in here. So this is the first time that they did that, which means they basically did a big update, a big overhaul to the general banner itself. When a premium friend summon is being added for a celebration, like these down here, special friend summon, premium friend summon, we are getting additional banners. So the fact that we're seeing, if we go back here, the fact that we're seeing this doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to be getting a premium friend summon or a special friend summon, but whatever we're getting, this baseline banner itself is also getting an update, an overhaul of some kind. That could mean a new friend summon LR, or it could be something else. My gut, I mean, I don't want to say gut theory, but I would say my personal wish as far as what they could be doing for this is instead of just having Elder Kais and Hercule statues and all that stuff, maybe also include something else to make these friend points a little bit more worth pursuing. Now that we've got the mirror friend system, where you don't necessarily have to rely on anybody, the amount of friend points that players are going to be earning in general are probably going to scale down. To re-incentivize or to re-inject some friend points into circulation, you might want to create some sort of an incentive here outside of just the normal conventions, Elder Kais, Grand Kais, and whatnot. Maybe throw in skill orbs, or maybe throw in equips. I actually think, I don't know if it's possible, maybe mechanically that's just not possible. Like if you summon for equips versus like units or cards, they have to be two entirely different things. But just imagine, just hear me out here. What if they incorporate like the Whis event sort of equip drops into here? 99% of the time when you summon, you might pull some lame bronze equip. Sort of like what happens when you do a Whis event. But there's always the off chance that randomly when you do the Whis event, you come across some god tier equip. One of the biggest, I mean, I don't want to say complaints, but like, you know, it's understandable. Non-whales struggle to get god tier equips on this event. Why? Because people don't have the patience or the willingness to burn stone after stone doing this stupid event a million times just to get 1 or 2 god tier drops. So what if we have the same sort of effectively rates in the friend summons itself? Because that way, besides burning stamina, you could also burn friend points to have another chance at getting some of these god tier equips, thereby making the friend points kind of worth it again, besides just getting Kais. You can get Kais another. Are you serious? I just got a gold orb. Please let this be a god tier equip. No way. Hold on, we got to stop everything. Is this a god tier equip? There's no way, right? So picture that as a part of the banner. That would be good. Besides equips, maybe they could also incorporate, I don't know, link skill orbs. You get like small link skill orbs. You have a chance of getting a medium link skill orb. Again, I don't know if it's possible to do that sort of thing, but that's what I would want. As far as a friend summon LR, there is a big theory circulating that of all the friend summon LR possibilities, it could be likely that Gohan Youth Great Ape receives a friend summon LR. And it is possible. Why? Simply because this character received a naming change in a recent update that happened back in July when is he actually General Lude? Whatever. Lude, they did some name changing for Lude, which triggered me like hell because Fusion Zamasu still doesn't have the corrupted version, which is stupid. So the fact that they were willing to adjust the name for Gohan could indicate that they did this in preparation for this eventual release. Also, this would further aid the Triple Z arc theory for GDC, where if you have the main tentpole celebrations like Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 be Namek Saga, Cell Saga, Buu Saga, in order to incorporate Saiyan Saga in there, which is still a very important part of Z since it's the 4th arc, that could be done through the free-to-play lens. Similar to what we did for the 10th anniversary. For the 10th anniversary, we had a bunch of stuff. We had GT, we had Super, we had Z, all the different arcs of Z. But Dragon Ball was sort of relegated to one little tiny free-to-play corner, and that was the LR AGL Demon King Piccolo. They could do the same thing for Saiyan Saga. That's another reason why LR Gohan could work here. I personally wouldn't want that, but it does make sense. I actually have, oh yeah, dude, look at this. Look at when these guys came out. August 2018 is when this unit originally came out on JP. On Global, okay, so then the EZA was July 2021 on JP. When did Global get it? August 2018. When did Global? Oh, same. Oh, both versions got it at the same time, but Global's EZA was 4 months later. Ah, makes sense. Why not? That makes all the sense in the world. Okay. Going to Hercule. Hercule came out June 17th. Got the EZA, or sorry, not June 17th. June 2017. Got the EZA September 2020. How did that look for the Global side? Did Global get it at the same time? Global August 2017, so 2 months later, but the EZA was around the same time. Wait, what? Was it just a day off? September 14, 2020. Oh no, it was the same. Okay, interesting. All right, and then oh wait, this is the one. Moving on to the androids here. Androids September 2016 in JP. December 2021 is when the EZA dropped. That's a 5-year gap. Wait, why did they make it take so much longer for the androids? That seems mean. Okay, now, how did this play out on Global? September 2016 to December 2021. January 2017 to January 2022. Huh. Okay. So as you can see, it has clearly been a very long time. Now, do these 3 friend summon LRs give sort of any indication as to what the next friend summon unit could be? No. You could say that these 2 are from Majin Buu Saga and this one's from Android Cell Saga, so throwing another Android Cell Saga LR in there could sort of balance things out, sure. But this is not enough for me to suggest that it needs to be that way. I would rather it not be Majin Buu Saga. I would rather it not be Android Cell Saga. I would like it to be something else. Saiyan Saga is good, but honestly, I would like it to be something outside of Z entirely. Give us either Dragon Ball, GT, or Super, or even Daima. No, actually, don't let it be Daima. I think we've got enough Daima. I for one am saying we can cool it on the Daima. Let's not have Daima be a part of this. Anything but Daima. But yeah, I think it's time that we get something else. That's if it happens. I got no idea. Actually, you know what? Should I say it? I want it to be Kid Buu. I want the friend summon to be LR Kid Buu so that the meme can live on and people will be so mad. I probably shouldn't say that in this video. Oh, I'm gonna get some hate for that one. I honestly don't know. Like, I can't pick one. I don't know where to begin. I don't know what it could be. I don't want it to be an obscure character that would just get shafted and, you know, sent into the corner as a free-to-play where it's doomed to rot forever. At least all of these guys have some sort of a summonable premium counterpart. So whatever we get as a new friend summon, if that were to happen, I want it to be a character that already has a healthy dose of summonable representation that is now moving into community service by being a free-to-play. What would that be? Some sort of a Goku. I mean, understatement of the year. If you just go with a Goku, you can't go wrong. Vegeta, I would rather not, honestly. I don't want it to be another LR free-to-play Vegeta. I don't know, Trunks? Maybe working a what if? Like, would that be too much to do a what if in here? Maybe. All of these are joined force. No, Hercule's not a joined force, is he? Hercule ain't no damn joined force. It's just Hercule. Yeah, it's on Hercule and Buu, so he's definitely not a joined force. Oh, I don't know. I got nothing. You guys let me know in the comments. What do you want? I wanted Garlic Jr. for the longest time. Garlic Jr. and the Spice Boys. I guess I can just still go with that. But I really, no, he already has a Battlefield, so that's out. Dr. Wheelo, I'd rather he get something more substantial. He already has a Prime Battle, so that's out. I just don't know. I honestly have no idea. Dodoria, you know what? Screw it. Dodoria. Give me Dodoria. Let Dodoria be a free-to-play friend summon LR, and then have Zarbon either be a banner unit or a Dokkan Festival LR for GDC. There you go. That is my reasonable guess. But like I said, my hopes are not up. Give me something with this. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any crazy theories for this whole friend summon update thing coming up. If you were to incorporate some new element into the friend summon itself, outside of Kai's, Hercule statues, and all the other characters that we get on that friend summon, what would you want to include? Do you agree with my take on hidden potential orbs, or maybe equips, or something else? Let me know your thoughts about that and your predictions for a friend summon LR should it happen in the comments down below. Don't say Zarbon. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan Stats of the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see more stuff. Do it. Seriously, don't say Zarbon. If you say Zarbon, I'm gonna ban you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Don't do it.